sam samo zahvalna za ovoliku pozitivnu energiju. Hvala ovoj deci što su nam ulepšali ovo veče, zaista je bilo divno. Hvala vama što ste došli. Imamo još nešto da kažemo.
That may have been just one of the best closing performances I've ever seen at any year-end concert. So please, just one more big round of applause for the dancers of Bruna. Now, just prior to finishing everything off, I want to call upon the president of Frula, Doris Vučiak, to say a few words in closing.
Dame i gospodo, dobro večer i hvala vam što ste sa nama večeras na našem koncertu Više od igre. Moje ime je Doris Vučiak i ja sam predsjednica našeg kulturno-umjetničkog društva Frula. Ovaj naš večerašnji koncert je poseban jer simboliše više od 16 godina našeg postojanja i rada u Kalgariju, što je zapravo počelo 2008. godine u našu staru crkvu. Zaista mislim, kroz sve ove godine Frula je uspjela ne samo da nauči svoje članove naše tradicionalnu igru i pjesmu, već je utemeljila Frulu kao važan dio naše zajednice u Kalgariju. Smisao naziva Više od igre potiče od želje da pored našu tradicionalnu igru i kulturu, zajedno sa publikom, proslavimo sve uspomene i odnose koje smo stvorili tokom ovih 16 godina. Svaki korak, svaki nastup i svaki trenutak zajedno je oblikovao našu grupu i našu zajednicu i nadamo se da je večerašnji program uspio ne samo da nas sve podsjeti na sve to što je Frula postigla u proteklih 16 godina, već i da je inspirisao naše sadašnje članove, kao i sve buduće članove, da čvrsto utvrđuju Frulu kao važan dio naše zajednice, kao i važan dio njihovih životnih priča. Our dear guests, a little in English now, thank you for coming out tonight and celebrating 16 years of Frula with us. Our concert, More Than Dance, has been aimed at both taking a retrospective journey through our history to communicate to you all that Frula really has always been more than dance for all of its members and supporters, while also looking to the future to inspire the generations that are yet to come. I personally have been a member of Frula since 2009, and I can truly say that Frula has always been more than dance or Više od igre to me. And I know that sentiment is shared throughout this room and this stage with all of our members, both current and past, and all of our respective support systems. At this point in time, we have a couple of special thank yous to all of the people that helped make not only this season, but this concert a great success. Those of us who have been involved in Frula and worn various hats over the years know just how much time, effort, and work has gone into putting this all together. And while there are truly no words or gestures that suffice to thank these individuals for their hours of selfless work, we hope that you'll join us in giving them at least some of the much-deserved appreciation that they ought to receive. So I would like to welcome all of our instructors to the stage now. None of this would have been possible without them. So please join me in putting your hands together. We'll slowly have them come out. I'm looking for, this is Bojan Rajlić for Dunav. We're a little out of order. Looking for Ranka Ljuboje from Drina. Tamara Balašević has joined us on stage here from our group Sava. I'm looking for Nina Pavlović and Katarina Beljic, our instructors for Tara and Morava. Can I have Nina and Katarina maybe join us on stage? I'm sure you're tired after those last 12 minutes, but we'd like to thank you. This is Katarina Beljic. And I'm just missing Nina Pavlović. If Nina can please join me on the stage. Just thank you for your patience, guys. Nina, hands together for Nina Pavlović. We know that all of our dancers are so grateful for the hours that you've put into not only practices, but their performances and all of the behind-the-scenes work that you've put into making this a possibility. So none of this would have been possible without the 5 of you. Thank you so much. We just have a small znak pažnje for all of you, so maybe Velibor can join me on stage. And we will just a little thank you. Next, I'd like to call upon our costume directors to join the stage. So Natasha Pavlovic and Anita Markovic. Obviously, as you've all seen tonight, all of our dancers have looked phenomenal, and none of that would have been possible without the help of Natasha and Anita, who have put tireless hours into both maintaining our noshnya, sourcing noshnya, and keeping our inventory looking as amazing as it has. So if we can have Natasha, she was here. No, she was back here. Okay, well, thank you, Anita and Natasha, for your hard work as our costume directors this year. As far as tonight's concert goes, there's many more people to thank, and I'll try to make this brief. Bojana, a very special thank you to you for all of your hard work and effort in coordinating this concert and making it come to life. So a round of applause for Bojan. He's been working around the clock to put this thing together. Natasha Pavlovic, everyone. Our stage managers, Sinisha Maric and Alexa Protic up in the box for making everything run smoothly. Another very special thank you to Alexa Protic, who I called up a number of months ago with my vision for this video that we had on for you. Alexa, thank you for all of your time and effort putting that together. I think it's beautiful and something Frula has to treasure for a long time. To our videographer and photographer, we have Darko Nikolic in the crowd and Ryan running around tonight. I'm sure you've all seen him. Thank you all. Darko, as most of you know, has always been responsible for ensuring that our videos end up on YouTube. And so for anyone who wants to shed a couple more tears in the privacy of their own home, all of this will be up on YouTube in a couple of days for you to watch. To our MCs, Gordana Tunic, Alexa Talic, with the help of Tanya Cheklic for making that program come together. Round of applause for them. There's so many other members and parent volunteers that have been helping all of these people make all of this come to life. Martina Lasica, thank you for coordinating all of the volunteers. All of the volunteers behind the stage as well, making sure our children were fed and entertained. And all of our other members that have supported in one way or another to put this concert together. Thank all of you so much for your help and for your dedication. Now, we all know that in order to run an organization such as Frula, we rely on a volunteer board of directors to allow us to operate. I've now had the pleasure of being our president for 2 years, but alongside me have been 6 other board members who I'd like to take the opportunity to thank. That's Veli Bortunic, Zoran Ivošević, Martina Lasica, Nina Pavlovic, and Slavica Denda. So a round of applause for all of them. Some of you may think that I am forgetting somebody, but we have a very special thank you tonight to our treasurer, Sanya Bait. Sanya, if you could join me on stage. Now, Sanya has been our longest serving board member, sitting on our board since 2016 and helping many of our board members, some of us who are in this crowd tonight and others who are no longer with us, to bring Frula to where it is today. She's worked behind the scenes to ensure that many generations of Frulashi have gotten to experience Frula to its fullest, despite never being a dancer herself. And in that vein, we have a very special thank you for Sanya tonight for her many years of hard work and selfless dedication to Frula. Sanya has oftentimes been my biggest support over these past 2 years. And so, both from Frula as a whole and from me personally, thank you, Sanya. And my last thank you tonight goes to Frula itself. Frula has been one of the biggest parts of my life for 16 years, and tonight marks the end of an era for me as I finish my mandate as president. Frula has contributed to the happiest memories of my life and has forged the most special and best friendships that I will forever hold close to my heart. And in fact, it was through Frula that my now fiance, who had never danced, tried to find a way to my heart. But to be clear, his dancing career began and ended with one practice. Through my time in Frula, I've had the joy of dancing, of teaching some of the dancers that you've seen on stage tonight, and now being involved behind the scenes in governance. It is my sincere hope that every single dancer on this stage, all the way from Morava to Drina, along with all of you in the crowd tonight, continue to cherish Frula for what it truly is. A home away from home, a community and a support system, a purpose. When I moved away for school in 2018 on the tail end of my group's trip to Serbia, losing Frula, even for a short time, was probably the biggest heartbreak that I had ever experienced in my life, which is a testament to the sort of impact being a part of Frula can have on your life. Frula exists for its members, and so I have one last parting wish to those of you who I thought would be on the stage, all of our dancers, but I'll welcome you here after the fact. Cherish Frula and continue to keep showing up for yourself and for your group members who have gotten up on the stage with you tonight. While instructors may come and go, and we really hope that they don't, each season comes with its own hardships, and sometimes it's easy to lose sight of why this matters, especially when you're a little bit younger. Whether you'll one day be an older individual, such as myself, on this stage getting emotional about what Frula means to you depends solely on what you put into Frula as an individual for yourself. Come back each season and to each practice knowing that your experience here relies on the special kismet and chemistry that you forge within your group with your group members. You will only get out of this what you put into it, both as an individual and as one part of a much larger whole. And please, take your words seriously, as I would love one day to end my dancing retirement and come back to a Frula that's in an even better position than where I've left it. I tako, drago publiko, hvala vam još jednom što ste večeras bili sa nama na našem godišnjem koncertu. Vaša podrška znači nam mnogo. Frula za nas predstavlja nešto više od igre. Ona je most koja spaja generacije, čuvar tradicije i simbol zajedničkog duha. Nadamo se da ste uživali u večerašnjem programu koliko smo mi uživali praveći ga za vas. Živeli!